So check that out. All right, let's get back to the main event. Jeff Morrill's here. He is one of the most ethical people that I have met recently, and I mean, almost ever in the field that he's in. And he's got a lot of other business interests too, but he's doing great things for in business and for the world. So appreciate that, Jeff. So what's a typical day look like for you living on that mountain in Charlottesville?
Let me go back just a little bit to what it looked like when we started out, because I want to illustrate the
Okay.
contrast. So when we opened up, the business that we bought had failed because of insufficient revenue and excessive expenses.
Got
so
it.
so
That'll
we
do
needed
it
to
right
sell
there.
more and spend less. And it's kind of a classic formula. It's probably just about the only way that companies go. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe there are other ways that go out of business, but that's the way that one went out. And and so that meant that we had to wear a lot of hats because we need to keep our personnel expense low. So we spent a lot of time just doing. We emptied our own trash cans
Hmm.
and cleaned our own bathrooms to save on the custodial expense. We had no sales managers, so my brother and I made sure that we covered the whatever it was, the 80 hours a week that we were open. At least one of us was always there, and we had to do everything
Hmm.
ourselves and accomplish those things with just our small team. And what that meant is that we spent a lot of time fighting alligators at the door instead of draining the swamp. There wasn't a lot of time for building the systems and investing in the future. But as time went on, we knew we needed to do that. So as the revenue increased and we got the business stabilized, which took us a few years.
Hmm.
So we were working very long hours. You mentioned before people who want a shortcut.
Yeah.
This was not an overnight success. It was a very slow buck. I know how to make a lot of bucks, but I don't know how to make the quick
Hmm.
ones. I mean, it's just a long-term slog. But in any case, we were just immersed in all the minutia and trying to do the strategy, which is a very stressful way to live. It was very satisfying